Hey everybody, it's Rob Nazarian with Talk Android, and the day has finally come for the Moto 360. We're here at Motorola taking a look at them. There's a variety of different versions, different straps and such, and I have Noel here to tell us about it.
Hi, thank you for giving me the opportunity, and we're very excited to be launching Moto 360. We've been working on it very hard, and as you can see here, we went for a very premium look, and it's made out of stainless steel as well as supports a genuine leather wristband. And as you can see here, there are a few other options as well, different leather strap bands as well as metal bands.
That's leather, and these are both stainless steel straps.
That's correct.
These will be available in the fall, I guess.
In the fall, that's right. So at launch, we are launching with black leather as well as a classic gray, which is over there on the table. Later on in the fall, we are coming up with different variations with the gray band as well as the two metal straps. So what we want to emphasize is the design. It's a circular round face that is the first of its kind on Android Wear that we are launching. And in terms of some of the functionality, you could turn off and on the display by touching the button on the side, or you could simply touch the screen anywhere. It'll wake it up as well. And also, as you could imagine, the watch, you are walking around with your hands down, and we also support gesture recognition. So moving it toward you, it also wakes up the screen.
Yep.
Just like when you're taking a look at looking at the time. And in order to complement the round UI here, we customized some watch faces, so you could long press and navigate it, and the 6 that we are shipping with. So these are all custom round watch faces that are created by Motorola. Someone else is triggering my watch here. So ultimately, this not just you could pick different watch faces on the watch itself. We also ship a Motorola Connect companion app on your phone that would allow you to change the color and so on to suit whatever your personal taste is. For example, the different watch hands, for example, could be changed to different colors.
Oh, you can change them with an app on the phone.
That's correct.
Okay, is that only on the Moto phones, or is that for any phone?
No, anything Android 4.3 and above.
Okay.
The Motorola Connect application, which is a companion application, will help.
He's picking up our voices.
Yeah. Aside from that, as you could see,
It works just pretty much like any Android Wear watch.
that's correct. So you may be familiar with the Android cards and the card stream. So anytime something that is important that requires attention, a card pops up, you can swipe up, and then you get more of it, more details, and then swiping to the right, you will get more details, etc. Right, and then opposite direction, you could dismiss it. And then here earlier on, I was trying to figure out some interesting recipes. So there are thousands of apps that are already out there on the Play Store, optimized for Android Wear. And this one here, I was able to quickly push the recipe for a dish. Oops. And basically, I could get started, and it right here on my watch, right while I'm cooking. I don't have to have my hand around, my hand being occupied, and have my phone around. You could take a look at the steps and etc. etc.
Fantastic.
Aside from that, another important capability of the watch is we added a couple of important sensors. One is a pedometer as well as a heart rate monitor. So it doubles as an activity tracker. Again, this is functionality that could be fully independent from the watch. Also, you need the watch obviously for cloud connectivity and so on. Without carrying the phone with you, you go for a run, for example, or it'll, for example, it's tracking the steps here, right? Similarly, we are also, based on expert recommendations, supporting this heart activity experience, where 30 minutes of moderate activity per day, 5 times a week, is advised to be, healthy for individuals. So, in a passive manner, we will be tracking your activity level, and we are able to, keep you on track of how you're progressing toward the 30-minute mark on a daily basis, and then, obviously over a week time frame as well, how you're doing. So the idea here is with Android Wear, we do not want people to be looking and trying to launch apps, etc. We want to be very contextually aware and serve the information to the user at the right moment.
Now, is there a light sensor also?
Yeah,
on it?
so as you can see here, right, at the bottom you see the display driver and an ambient light sensor.
Yep.
So this is the first device powered by Android Wear that supports an ambient light sensor. So for example, that allows me to like close and dismiss the display.
Yep.
And then that's why I think a lot of the folks ask questions as to what's set in the bottom, right? So that's bottom piece there houses the display driver and the ambient light sensor.
Okay.
And both are essential for the functional.
What does the light sensor exactly do?
So it keeps track of how much light's visible, right?
Okay.
And then using that, it's able to. In my one example is I could just simply cover and dismiss when the screen is on. Just cover it. It knows I want to dismiss it. So it helps us recognize certain gestures. So that's a battery saving feature there. Another important factor is we support an ambient screen. So again, as a watch, we want to make sure that the battery life is optimized. So having the light sensor allows us to know that what the condition is like. So if it could dim the screen or brighten up depending on light outside, right? So it's just like this is a common technology that's available on the phone side, and basically we're introducing that on the watch as well.
Is the display AMOLED or LCD?
This is an LCD.
It is LCD, okay.
That's correct.
All right, great. Well, thank you very much. We're looking forward to playing with this bad boy.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of samples around, so feel free to take a look, and happy to answer any more questions.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Whoops, we forgot about the talk about the charger, so here we go.
So the Moto 360 supports wireless charging. So at the end of the day, when it's time to go to bed, you just have to simply take it out off your wrist and just let it sit, right? So it's a nice cable that'll simply just have to drop it in, and it'll switch to this desk mode where wireless charging. So you're able to see time in sort of a classic clock mode. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's cool.
So basically, like, we want to make sure that the charging experience is as easy as possible. So you didn't want to have to deal with wires and this and that. So just set this up on your desk, simply drop it in, and it's wireless charging.
And that comes with it comes in the box.
It comes
with
in
the
the
watch.
box, that's correct.
Okay, and it's $249 for the leather strap version, and then when the stainless steel version comes out in the fall, it'll be $299.
$299, and also keep in mind the straps are also available. So you don't have to necessarily wait for the fall to buy a device. You could buy the leather strap version today, and for $79 you could purchase a metal strap.
And other leather straps, if you want to change them, is $29.
$29.
And it's 22 millimeter watch strap size.
That's correct.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, great. Again, thank you again.
Thank you.